Welcome students. Let's start with unit 2, unit 3 poisons. So we have already covered some parts of the unit 3, that is allergies with drug. So let's start with poisoning. So poisoning, uh, so we are going to see in this chapter how like what are the symptoms of poisonings, and then how a specific poison is treated, or and also we are going to see how the poison should be eliminated from the person's body. So let us see them one by one. So firstly, when a person with poisoning case comes to the hospital, it is very important to identify what must be the poison. So which substance was taken by the person, how much dose was taken, how much time has gone since the person has ingested that poison, and apart from that, whether the patient was has vomited after that, and if he has also taken alcohol along with the substance, that is checked. So it's if the person the patient if the patient is in conscious state, then it's easier to find these things. But if the person is not in conscious state, or also the ambulance crew that goes and gets the patient, picks up the patient from the site. So whatever around the site is, evidences around the sites are there. For example, there must be any bottles of medicines which the person has ingested, or the substance, any chemical substance that the person has ingested. Ev- so these clues are very important for the ambulance crew. They should notice all this and report to the doctor once they reach the hospital. So after reaching the hospital, the doctor has to identify, according to the symptoms that the patient is showing, what can be the causative agent, that is the poisoning agent. For example, here they have given us some examples of symptoms which can be which can be for the very readily available drugs, such as the antipsychotic drugs, tricyclic antidepressant drugs, etc., and um, also the pesticides, etc. So please see, so we can, if we take a look here in this table, then the clinical features, as in the symptoms that a person is showing, such as tachycardia, means high heart rate, or dilated pupils, flushed skin means the skin is very red, urinary retention, decreased bowel sound, mild increase in body temperature, confusion, cardiac arrhythmia. Arrhythmia is improper heartbeat, seizure. All these are the symptoms of drugs such as antispasmodic drugs, antidepressant drugs, and antipsychotic drugs. If the person has taken high dose or the overdose of these drugs, the person can experience such problems. Then other some other set of some other set of compounds show other symptoms, such as salivation, lacrimation, abdominal cramp, urinary fecal incontinence, vomiting, sweating, muscle weakness. Bradycardia means low heart rate. Pulmonary edema, that is water, or there's fluid in the alveolar area in the lungs of the person. Then confusion, CNS depression means central nervous system depression, seizure, etc., are symptoms of pesticide insecticide related drugs, such as uh, uh, pesticides and insecticides. So one of the famous ones are the organophosphorus insecticides, carbamate insecticides, and also they can be symptoms of anticholine esterases drug, galantamine, this is a compound, galantamine and donazepam, donazepam. So these can be the symptoms. And sympathetomimetic means these drugs which are going to mimic the sympathetic nervous system. So these can give us symptoms such as tachycardia, hypertension, that is tachycardia is high heart rate, hypertension is high blood pressure, sweating, mydriasis, hyperflexia, agitation, delusion, paranoia, seizure, cardiac arrhythmia. All these can be given are the symptoms for toxicity with sympathomimetic drugs, that is the uh, drugs which are going to mimic the sympathetic nervous system. So first the first um, the first step that doctor should carry out is the doctor should, after the patient is being admitted, the doctor should check whether the person is having adequate airway. That means if there is no mucus formed in the bronchial areas, then the external cardiac compression, if needed, the patient should be given those treatments first. Then blood gas analysis should be done. So urine tests are done which can tell us about some tests, drugs such as amphetamine, methamphetamine, cannabis, methadone, benzodiazepines, barbiturates, phenylcyclidines, opiates, etc. So majority all these drugs are from the CNS, from the CNS category of drug, which these drugs will be generally going to the brain and causing uh, different actions in the brain. So these are detected in urine. So after finding out what is the toxic, the poison that person has taken, the overdose, they should uh, inform the here they have given the contact number of the medicinal information. So this is also, there must be a Indian system where these things are going on, so you can find out. So here they have given us a website, that is www.toxbase.org. so over here the toxicology information about the poison is given. So the doctor has to find out the proper cure with this data. So apart from the symptoms that person is showing, there can be other poisoning uh, problems that poisoning is giving to the patient, such as the airway of the patient, nasal airway is stopped. So then ventilation, sometimes mechanical ventilation is required.